Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas Tutora. Welcome to Tutora Time. Well, Vance, the DA in Manhattan in New York, has impaneled a grand jury to look into criminal charges against Donald Trump and executives in the Trump Organization. If you didn't think we were living in a fascist country, I hope this settles it for you. This is appalling, disgraceful, revolting. However, it's been planned all along. This is what third world countries do. This is what tin pot dictatorships and banana republics do. They look for a way to find any charge whatsoever to try to indict and criminalize their political opponents. You know, Donald Trump committed one crime, and that was winning the presidency of the United States.
Now the Fox News decision desk has called Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. This means that Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States, winning the most unreal, surreal election we have ever seen.
They tell us that anybody can grow up to be president of the United States, but not if you're Donald Trump. Then you're not allowed to. Then we'll destroy you if you do it. Donald Trump was the first citizen president of this country. He wasn't part of the political machine. He just built his name, built his wealth, built his reputation and his platform, and then decided to run for president because he wanted to help the country. He certainly didn't do it for all the agony that he's going through, that's for sure, and he's certainly not making money on the deal. They're on the verge of destroying him and his entire family, and they're happy about it. It's really sick and it's really revolting. We have never seen anything like this in the United States before. Nobody ever went after Ronald Reagan when he was done being president to indict him. And after the impeachment of Bill Clinton failed and the Whitewater investigations and any other investigation he was under, after he left office, they didn't start opening up indictments in local DA's offices to try to bury him once and for all. George Bush wasn't investigated after his presidency for possible kickbacks and sweetheart deals that he had with defense companies during the Iraq War, or all the money from Saudi Arabia the Bush family has taken. And then Barack Obama hasn't been investigated for using the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, and the intelligence agencies to plant the phony Russian collusion story and try to get Donald Trump removed from office for it. Again, Donald Trump committed one crime. He won the presidency of the United States. And in the new dictatorial America, that's enough to get you sentenced to prison. How could anybody in their right mind be okay with this? Don't you see what's happening? First of all, Donald Trump has been doing business in New York since the 1970s, okay? And New York has turned to him so many times when they actually needed to get something done, whether it was the Woolman Rink, the revamping of the Hyatt at Grand Central Station, and the building of the entire project along the west side of Manhattan. All of this they turned to Trump for. Why didn't they ever try to indict Trump during all those years, during his years on The Apprentice? Plus, Donald Trump has been under IRS investigation constantly because of the nature and size of his business. But they didn't find crimes there. But now, when he's out of office, they want to go through everything again to see what they can come up with. And why? Because A, they hate him, number one. They're psychotic, that's number one. Number two is they want to make sure that he has no chance of running again in 2024, which personally, I don't think he would. But they want to make sure that he can't, and they want to destroy him and his family and the people who support him. When Trump was president, he used to say they're not really after him, they're after us. They're after the average citizen who stands in their way, and that's the truth. Trump's winning the presidency stood in the way of the globalist agenda that now the left is pushing through at full speed. Hillary Clinton would have gone right ahead and done it, but Donald Trump just threw a monkey wrench into the gears, and they hate him for it. Donald Trump is the American dream in many ways, a guy who worked his way up. Yes, his family had some money, and people like to say, oh, well, he got $1 million from his father. So what? Hunter Biden puts $1 million up his nose or smokes it in a weekend. So having $1 million doesn't guarantee you anything. A lot of rich people lose their $1 million in one weekend in Vegas on one roll of the dice. Donald Trump took his family business, which was already respectable, and he built it into an empire. He's been serving New York City his entire life. His family has been serving New York City their entire lives, his father, his children. And this is the way we repay a citizen who ran for president of the United States. Oh, and by the way, all Donald Trump did when he was president was try to do everything to favor the country he was representing. Not like Joe Biden is now, closing American pipelines, but greenlighting Russian pipelines. Trump got rid of the red tape to enable the COVID vaccine to be developed right away. Biden wants to hand that intellectual property over to China. That's really traitorous, to be perfectly honest. So Trump did nothing wrong, but yet they're going to go after him. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. If they try to indict Donald Trump, who knows what could happen? We've never seen anything like this before. A former president of the United States that they're looking to send to jail, even Richard Nixon. And by the way, what Nixon did was nothing compared to today's standards. Richard Nixon covered up the bugging of one landline telephone in the Democratic headquarters office at the Watergate Hotel.
Good evening. We have a mystery story out of Washington. 5 people have been arrested and charged with breaking into the headquarters of the Democratic National Committee in the middle of the night.
The Democratic National Committee is located in the Watergate office building. The burglars forced a stairwell door, then taped its latch open. The door, now part of police evidence, was noticed by one of the guards employed by the Watergate complex. At first, the police found nothing. Then they spied 5 men crouching behind some desks.
Neither the president, obviously, or anybody in the White House, or anybody in authority in any of the committees working for the re-election of the president have any responsibility for it.
One phone they were trying to plant a wiretap on, and it didn't even work. Barack Obama used the CIA, the NSA, the FBI, the DOJ, all of it, to target Donald Trump. Recently, in an interview a few days ago, Barack Obama said his real feelings. He called Donald Trump a maniac, racist, sexist, I'm sorry, those names are so original. The usual spew of hate that they call him. So let me ask you, if Barack Obama really thinks Donald Trump is a maniac, sexist, racist, transphobic, and all these things, you think he might do something to try to disrupt Donald Trump's presidency? The Russian collusion story had no proof whatsoever. Somebody planted the story. Barack Obama permeated that story throughout the media, throughout the intelligence agencies. Is that American? Is that the American way? That's nothing. Nixon bugged one landline phone, and Barack Obama used the intelligence agencies to undermine his successor. But there's no penalty. Barack Obama is hailed as a hero. If what Barack Obama did was okay, then Richard Nixon's coffin needs to be put in the Oval Office and given back the last 2 years of his presidency to rule. He could have his staff run it for him, kind of like the same way Biden's staff runs the show now. This is appalling. This is disgraceful. This is horrible what is going on. If you don't like Donald Trump and he lost, fine. He lost, it's over. Leave it be. Let him be. Let his family be. But they're going to go after him. These sick, demented people are not going to be happy until they get Donald Trump in prison. That is going to be a tough nut to crack. And it's a shame that this is actually going on in the United States. Donald Trump was right. They're really after us. And their January 6th commission is that. So Vance will be busy indicting Trump, and the January 6th commission will be busy on a witch hunt to try to intimidate citizens from even supporting somebody like Donald Trump. Even coming out to a Trump rally will be considered subversive. They will tell any lie. The left, Marxists, fascists will tell any lie they have to. There's no place for truth. They don't care what they say. They don't care who they hurt. We have to fight back, and many people are doing their part. I just launched my Roku channel, Live Free TV. It's a platform for cancel culture free political commentary, political speech, and also entertainment, because the cancel culture mob has crushed the entertainment industry. Chris Rock said it the other day, you can't even say anything funny anymore. And all this cancel culture and political correctness leads to nothing but unfunny comedians, unfunny TV shows, and unfunny movies. It's a big bore. It's a big snooze fest.
It's weird when you're a comedian because, like, when you're a comedian, when the audience doesn't laugh, that we get the message.
Right.
Like, you don't really have to cancel us because we get the message.
Right.
They're not laughing. Our feelings hurt.
Right.
When we do something and people aren't laughing, we get it. I don't understand why people feel the need to go beyond that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's honestly, to me, it's a disrespect. It's people disrespecting the audience.
Right.
Like, oh, you think you know more than the audience. The audience knows more than everybody, right. Okay? Not letting comedians work is, what happens is everybody gets safe.
Right.
And when everybody gets safe and nobody tries anything, things get boring.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I see a lot of unfunny comedians. I see unfunny TV shows. I see unfunny award shows. I see unfunny movies because everybody's scared to make a move.
People, we have to wake up. America is dying right before our eyes. And once America is gone, freedom is gone forever. The globalists, the Marxists, the fascists who are behind all this, they want to tell you what you can and cannot do in every aspect of your life. And we can't let it happen. We have to keep the pressure up until the whole leftist narrative and house of cards crumbles. I'm Nicholas Tutora. I'll talk with you again soon on Tutora Time.